Okay, well, we have a video today. This has been circulating in my mind so frequently lately. I'm just like, isn't it strange how Ghost of Tsushima was this huge, massive thing, and everyone thought it was the best feudal Japan game ever, and then they went and made a fucking sequel where it's a woman. Do you play as? Isn't that just a little curious that they decided to do it? Now, I've heard things like the story of Tsushima actually shows that she's gonna be the next person. And sure, if you want to be a woman in a video game, it's totally up to you. But I just find it fascinating how, we had Assassin's Creed Shadows, where there's a black guy and a Japanese woman, and now we got another feudal Japan game with, now you're a woman, and it just seems like they were so they're so unwilling to make, the feudal Japan game of our dreams. It is just true. Now, Ghost of Tsushima, not gonna say it's a very bad looking game. I haven't played it, and it just didn't really interest me. There's some elements of it there that I was like, meh. What I really want is Skyrim in feudal Japan. That's what I want. I don't want to play as like Witcher in feudal Japan or Dark Souls in feudal Japan. I want fucking Skyrim in feudal Japan. And in my opinion, the feudal Japan game of our dreams, they just haven't made yet. And this Ghosts of Yotei game is the same kind of thing where it just like it doesn't appear to be this the best feudal Japan game ever because they just haven't made it. Now, there is clearly people excited for this game. There are clearly people who want to play it, but for me, it feels like a Californian fever dream. This is our feudal Japan game. PlayStation Studios is so woke. It's like it's so woke, fucking that. So they just had to say, "Oh, you remember your feudal Japan game? Well, guess what? Now you have to be a woman in the sequel." It is. It's like it's so funny. That opinion is gonna piss a lot of people off, but I feel like they kind of ruined the franchise the same way Last of Us. PlayStation just can't get it right, and their first party titles vary in quality, but this game is not winning any favors. Now, there's no disputing they have the technology. It does look like a very good game. The graphics are fantastic. The feudal Japan games are fantastic. Yeah, you'll get to pet the dog and talk to the old woman and about her feelings and that. But it's just like, to me, it's just not really good. Now, you're gonna have PlayStation fanboys going insane over this because this is prime Western PlayStation fanboy material. Uh, you know, that's funny. Some of the comments are funny on it because there are a lot of fanboys for this Yotai game, and it just Shadows, it's like the same shit as Assassin's Creed Shadows. They're just making another feudal Japan game. It's highly wokeified. You're gonna have the Yotai people fighting with the Assassin's Creed Shadows people, and it's just gonna be funny. Now, here's this person makes me uncomfortable, and she's fucking weird. But this is like a hardcore feminist LGBT ally weirdo. This is the woman they have her fucking playing this chick. And of course, these are the types of people that this PlayStation Studios is gonna fucking want to, showing this. Look at this fucking woman, man. Ugh. Can you imagine this chick lecturing you on pronouns fucking for, So this is what you're in for. Now, if you're playing this game, realize that you're supporting this type of person. I've seen lots of people who are like in the anti-woke crowd going, "Oh, Yotei looks amazing! Oh my God, I can't believe Ghost of Yotei looks so great!" You know, like, "Oh, it's not woke. What are you talking about?" Like, this is the fucking woman who's behind it all. So I mean, if you think that there's not gonna be fucking woke fucking messaging in this Yotei game, you are a moron. It's gonna be all about feminism. It's all gonna be about wokeness. Hell, they're probably gonna have fucking pronouns and shit in it. It's gonna be infested. Whether or not it's obvious or not, it's not gonna be like a veil guard or anything. It's gonna have undertones of that, because this woman is this hardcore feminist activist, and lo and behold, fucking PlayStation hires this type of fucking person. Doesn't shave her armpits and fucking, has they them pronouns. These are the type of people you're supporting when you do this stuff. She's she looks like the most absolutely obnoxious fucking human being. So, I mean, just remember, if you're playing this game, who you're supporting as a PlayStation fanboy, because this is prime. These are the fuckers. These are the kind of fuckers who have created their own little niche in gaming. You got Alana Pierce and fucking her and this guy and this king of simps here, and they're just like the elites. The PlayStation fanboys have always been the fucking, like, we are the elites of the industry. They're just twats. So I mean, there is some discourse around it. You have all the regulars, woke, calling it out. October 2nd, the game's coming out. It's just coming out for PlayStation. Even if it was PC day one, I wouldn't be interested. It's just not, like I said, it's like they haven't made my Feudal Japan game yet. They need to. They won't. There's so much crap being shoved at the Feudal Japan popularity and trying to make, Assassin's Creed Shadows, Ghosts of Yotei, and you got fucking like all these indie games. So, I mean, they are. I don't know. It's like you're not gonna make like a 10 out of 10 game having some woke chick as the fucking leader of this whole thing. That's a holy Assassin's Creed clone. Yeah, no kidding. I mean, it is. People saying, Woketei, I need you to fucking go. Are you 12 or something? You need to go fucking hop on the dumbass wagon. Look at this retard. You're fucking, don't call it woke, you fucking idiots. Oh, man, it's good. But, that is my personal opinion. It just looks like it's PlayStation Studios slop. Apparently you could sit in the fucking hot springs as a fucking Ghost of Tsushima. You're gonna have her. She's not gonna show any skin in this fucking thing. So yeah, I mean, obviously they took the engine from Ghost of Tsushima and they made a feminist version of it. I mean, that's no surprise. It's Yeah, I don't know. It is a feminist game. It is proof that PlayStation is so wokeified that they want to. Ugh, ew, yuck. I'm a bisexual gargoyle. These are the fucking types of people who have invaded the gaming industry. Um, it's like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. You got lots of PlayStation fanboys defending this game, and I'm not denying that Ghost of Tsushima is a classic game now, but taking a game that was based around a man and making a sequel that is based upon a woman, they're clearly trying to prove a point here. They're not doing that for no reason. They're saying, haha, you cool, all you cool dudes with your cool Japanese game, guess what? We made a sequel. Now it's got, you got Erika Ishii fucking dance around with her fucking flags and pronouns. It's the truth of the matter is that they just, look at this person, no disc, no purchase. It's like, is that to throw off you no disc? The best game in the world, if it was. Like, say it's the best game in the world. He's not going to buy it because there's fucking no disc. Man, people are weird. But, I mean, this is. It's proof of that they just. They haven't made. Yeah, and how sad is that? People are like, oh, Jin's the coolest. I can't wait for a sequel. Guess what? You're playing as a woman. It's like, that's funny. Girl boss energy, not excited. Let's see this. Like every time there's a comment like this, there's a counter comment. Just you're fucking, you fucking, don't fucking just girl boss. Listen to this. There's literally no girl boss energy. It's a team that wanted to make a great game. You can see the smoke pouring out of this person's ears with this post. Look at, there's literally no girl boss energy here. It's a team that want to make a great game and a cool character, and I think all you said them to be a protagonist. It's woke as far from the truth. Fucking don't. I mean, it's feminist. It's a feminist thing. It's like, you know, look at the Blue Origin thing that, of course, you have all the yo-yo gamers thinking it's the fucking best thing ever. But, yeah, it's that energy of Ubislop. It's that same energy of people who are just like, yeah, we wanted to play as Jin. No kidding. Watch this. There's gonna be, whoops. This comment is gonna be fucking an head. His story ended. Seems like a vast majority of the fans are okay with it. Yeah, hunt them down as 100. Nah, I'm good. Yeah, no kidding. Look at this. This dude's got an honest opinion. Taking out Jin was the dumbest shit ever, and that is like taking Kratos out of God of War. I don't want to play as a female strength level. I wouldn't even be believable if there's another version of Assassin's Creed yet. Yeah, truth. Truth, man. Absolute truth. It's like saying, yeah, it's like when they do that. It's like they hate, some of these people who make these games hate men so much that they're willing to, like, they fiercely want to remove these characters and make them Erika Ishii and those. It's not gonna be good. Go woke, go broke. Yeah, any more important stuff. Look at every time you get that. See, it's like those of us who have the fucking balls to talk out about this shit know that. Like, I mean, look at some of my comments from over the years in my fucking comments. If you have the balls to speak out about some of the stupidity that you see in entertainment, expect you get people like this that are just absolute twats, and you know. It's like the counter negativeness that comes at you. It's like they just don't want to hear it. Yeah, they made this game to prove a point. It's the truth. It's what they did. They made this game to prove a point. They said, see, look at this cool thing that you had. We can now make it ours. It's ours. We can do whatever we want. When it's just another Ghosts of Tsushima DLC. You know, they took the same engine, they maybe tweaked a few things, they put in her character and they put it all together. I mean, it's gonna be like that. It's not Ghosts of Tsushima 2, it's Ghosts of Tsushima feminist version. It's Ghosts of her tie. It's like you just have to. I can't get over that picture of her. Oh. I bet her farts smell like fucking raspberries. Yeah, you got Jeff Keighley. You know, this is primary elitist gaming. Okay, let's listen. This is a recent one from IGN. Now, IGN's posts on X are often hotbeds for negativity. Yeah, GTS 6. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I know it's coming out. Did you Ghosts of Yotei? I will laugh my ass off if this game sells like significantly more. It's because how many copies? How many sold? How many copies sold? Ghosts of Tsushima. I don't know. It is 13 million units. So, I mean, it's got a lot to contest with. First released in July 2020, Ghosts of Tsushima is an action pack, Sucker Punch, an exclusive. So, game sold 2.4 million lives in the first 3 days. So, let's see what this does. I mean, it could be just as popular, it could be more popular, it could be. They banked on a lot changing up the whole formula with the chick. So, I mean, they're. Actually, no. They're both kind of same games. You know, Assassin's Creed Shadows took all the Assassin's Creed engine and made Assassin's Creed Shadows. Ghosts of Yotei took the Ghosts of Tsushima engine and put it in Ghosts and made a feminist version. They're taking all these tools and they're using them to make whatever kind of messages they want. And the message with this game being made is very simple. The message for this game is you wanted a game about feudal Japan? Well, guess what? You gotta play as a woman. That's GTA 6 might have some competition. Yeah, bro. I'm sure. I'm sure, bro. Yeah, I'm sure, bro. GTA 6 is only going to be the biggest video game release of the century here. So I mean, yeah, I'm sure some relatively obscure PlayStation elitist game is gonna be it. Cautiously optimistic. Yeah, this is the type of person, the women that will be. Oh my god! Look at they took and made a fucking Japan game for me. After Assassin's Creed Shadows, now there's only women in feudal Japan. That's the only games that we make now. There's black people and women. There's no games about Asian males anymore in feudal Japan. That's offensive. Can't make that game. That's hilarious. But I mean, this is you gotta call this stuff out when you see it. Keep it. Keep it. That's good. Game is not gonna be game of the year. Yeah, I mean, is it gonna absolutely fail? The question is, I don't think it's going to. Um, yeah, way too many retail. I don't think it's gonna be one of those like. It's not gonna be like a Concord, but if Sony looks at the bottom line and sees that it's not as profitable as Ghost of Tsushima, they're gonna be like, they're banking a lot on the name of Tsushima when it's a fundamentally different game. It's a different character. It's a different, storyline. It's highly going to be idealized. Idealized. There's gonna be sentiments towards wokeism throughout the whole game. Yeah, I know. It's this whole thing of how they end up putting these people in these games now. They are like these champions of these stupid activists. Uh, yeah, forced. There you go. There you go. Oh, this asshole has me blocked, doesn't he? Yeah, he fucking blocks me. This guy's such a dork. Alex Townley. Boris, fuck off. Yeah, I mean, you gotta call this shit out when you see it. And these are the type of, and there are people who are calling it out and saying, yeah, I mean, it's a very forced game. It's very, they're really trying to push something down people's throat with this thing. And it's one of those things I've been thinking about, and I've been like, you know what? How give us a character for fuck's sakes with gaming, man. Like, if you're gonna make a feudal Japan game, here's how you make the best feudal Japan game ever, and they won't do it because they have to fucking do this. You make a beautiful, gorgeous open. Hell, give us the whole feudal Japan, the whole world, massive, huge adventure, shitloads of shit to do everywhere. Make it like Skyrim or Oblivion, but it's feudal Japan. You could be whoever you want. You could be a white guy, you could be a black guy, you could be a Japanese guy, you could be a Japanese woman, you could be a black woman, you could be a anyone. Just give us a total character creator. You're some unknown person coming to, lost at sea in Japan, and that's your story. You forget where you came from. You wash ashore on Japan, and you're just like free to do whatever the fuck you want. You can join clans, you can become a nomad, you can become a thief, vagabond, you can just do whatever you want in feudal Japan. They won't make that game. It's such a great idea for a game, and they just won't do it. Yeah. So I mean, it's very questionable what you're going to get with this game. Um, will it have a big open world? Yeah. Will it have a whole bunch of stories? Yeah, obviously. Look at this idiot. I'm gonna tell my wife I'm studying Japan geography while she works all day. Hee 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 hee. Yeah, I don't know. It's a game that doesn't excite me at all. It's very eye rolling that they took a game that was originally you were played as a man and this time you play as a woman. It's like, yeah, don't they realize like 90% of the people who play these games are men? It's like don't you realize you're making these games? This Kami guy is such a tool. He's always such a little fucking he's such a little fanboy for mainstream woke games. He's just such a little like he's just like this is peak bro. This Kame guy, he's such a twat. And he's got that. You gotta wonder what the dude looks like. I don't think he has a YouTube channel, but he's just so mainstream and he's so non-confrontational, but he does it in a confrontational way. It's just like the way he is he's like he touts himself as a news dude, but he's just such a little like he's so passive aggressive. Why is Ghosts of Yotei getting hate? Could it be that their first game was a man and now they're making it with a woke feminist chick, Erika Ishii? Could have something to do with it. Absolute feminist propaganda. So yeah, I mean this is feminism in the gaming industry. Is to take something that people loved, center around a man. You didn't have to make another man, but I mean, like this, it. To think that is like the whole story is gonna be like I'm a woman, I'm strong, I can do everything a man can do. Strong whammon. I'm gonna troll these fuckers. Strong whammon. Yeah, it is the feminist side of gaming. Erika Ishii may be bisexual, pro-LGBT, whoever, but there's this other side of it that's feminism. You have people like Alana Pierce, and you have people like What's that one name? That Zoe Quinn. These are feminists who fucking hate men, and they probably had hundreds of terrible relationships with men that and they hate them. They hate men. So they have to go into men's things and fucking, it's like, let's go in and make it women. It's like what? Look at this fucking chick. Ugh. Is that her armpit hair? Oh, it's a bruise. Oh man, that ugly image. Look at the one behind her too. Ugh, fucking like stank. Now, ain't that some stank shit? Geralt of Gunia. Yeah, I mean that is the thing. It's like you have this person. Look at some of the shit this woman says. Look, now's the time to reach her. Tell Trump. Oh yeah, she's amazing. I bet you she just loves Trump. Drunk guy got up in my space in the arcade asked, "Are you single?" Well, I was playing the rhythm game. I said, "Dude, if you bother me while I'm playing a game, I will fucking kick your ass." Ask my girlfriend and tell me if you all really want to fucking support this woman and with playing Ghosts of Yotei. Oh god. And now this woman is potentially rich off this. God, if ever, oh, if ever someone would be so undeserving of everything she was handed in their life, that's this Erika Ishii chick, for sure. Given, given free passes in life for being feminist. Oh God. Unique experiences. Oh yeah, I bet you there'll be all kinds of unique experiences in this game. So yeah, I don't know. Ghosts of Yotei, certainly not going to be a awful video game. But like with today's technology, we can make whatever we want. And what do? You go and make a feminist Assassin's Creed 2 game. It just rubs you the wrong way. Look at her face. Ugh. Sometimes computer graphics are not always a good thing. We don't want to look at that up close. And then she looks a lot different than she looks like in real life, which is weird. Look at that. She does. She looks quite a bit different than she does in real life. Ew. Absolutely ew. What a nasty person. I don't know. That's my thoughts of Ghost of Yotei. I had to get that one out. It just is. It's stinky. It's just fucking stinky, isn't it? That Erika Ishii woman is she stinks. Something about it, the whole thing stinks. And it's proof that PlayStation Studios is so like PlayStation Studios is so westernized, so progressive, so Last of Us Part 2 that yeah, maybe they'll come up with some things here and there are okay, but they fucked the God of War games up. They fucked the Ghost of Tsushima up like this. They fucked the Last of Us up. They just keep fucking these things up because they want to insert their little message. It's it's hilarious. It's like you gotta analyze these things, and they're quite funny. They're quite funny. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Ghost of Yotei. Still waiting on my feudal Japan game of my dreams. This is clearly not it. Uh, yeah, I don't know. Who knows when they'll actually get feudal Japan fucking right?